I hope you're doing well. Today we will see what is the most realistic detail in a war movie. This video is brought to you by the Question Response channel. I thank Matt Williams, David Erazo, Michael Herndon and Jonathan Hickey for sharing their views on this matter with us.
In Black Hawk Down, there was a moment where two soldiers were separated from their unit and hiding behind a low wall as cover. One was firing his weapon out of that cover while the other ducked right below him to stay in cover. After a few minutes, one soldier starts shouting at the other to stop shooting because he's losing his hearing. That is the only time I've ever seen that detail included in a movie.
The next answer is from David Erazo.
An underrated example is The Thin Red Line, 1998, by Terrence Malick. What always stood out to me was how the infantry was depicted, namely how tired they are after a major movement or a push against the Japanese. I feel like that it is something that is always overlooked in war movies. In The Thin Red Line, the grunts are gasping for air after running under fire. They move haggardly and drag themselves tiredly in combat to get close enough to an enemy foxhole to put a grenade in it. They pant and sit as the adrenaline from their combat action wears off. Their steel helmets look like they weigh a ton. They sweat profusely in that miserable jungle heat and fall asleep on the bare grass fields of their bivouacs. As someone who has done long, miserable patrols, that detail was greatly appreciated.
We can continue with Michael Herndon's answer.
Can't remember which one it was, but it was one of the classic Vietnam War movies from the 80s, either Hamburger Hill, Platoon, or maybe Full Metal Jacket. One of the characters had a white plastic sea rat spoon sticking out of the top of his left chest breast pocket. Nothing to most viewer, but brought back a lot of memories to me and showed a minute attention to detail. One of those small, totally insignificant details that many vets remember. Don't lose that spoon. You may not get another. Lol.
The next answer is from Jonathan Hickey.
I had a dream moment in the film 1917. When the two soldiers prepare to go over the top and enter no man's land, they load their rifles with a single 5-round stripper clip. Come on guys, everyone knows that the short magazine Lee Enfield rifle, SMLE, has a 10-round box magazine. I was sorely disappointed by this obvious oversight, until that is I mentioned it on a forum a week later and got myself properly learned. You see, British soldiers used to keep the rifles loaded when at the front with only 5 rounds in order to ease the springs in said magazine and only topping up to 10 rounds when required, such as when they are about to go into no man's land. So yeah, well done Sam.
The video is over. Thank you for staying until the end. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it more, you can subscribe and leave a like on this video. Here is the end of the video. Leave a comment to tell us if these answers are more useful to you. See you soon.